Let's take a look at this Peterson's ladies magazine here from the middle of the 19th century in a period American half leather binding like so. The binding leather is a bit dried and scuffed, but it's still supple, and it's you can still read the title. The book is still very sound. It's got these very, very interesting and attractive marbled end papers like so. Let's just take a stroll through the volume. This early inscription is right there of an owner, and here we have a very interesting steel engraved frontis with this 1851 half title here, like so. That's hand-colored, a hand-colored floral title. This contains the issues of January through June, so there are 6 issues bound within here, a list of all of the various articles. And here's a list of the full-page engravings. We have this wood cut here, followed by this. Interestingly enough, these often have French titles on them, and they're original steel engravings with original hand color. Here's another wood engraved full-page plate. Here's another very well done. It's almost like a Sartain style engraving. Here's another engraving like so. There is some light scattered spotting, which is very typical for books and periodicals of the mid-19th century in the United States. Here is the next hand-colored engraved plate with that dog engraving, followed by this dog engraving right here. And here is the second issue there. Then we get to this lovely hand-colored engraving with a woodcut, and then another wood engraving like so, and then another steel engraving like so. The shipwreck, there's March issue now. And we see here is an uncolored engraved plate like this, followed by that. We have April like so. And here's an engraving, and here's a hand-colored, like so, and here is June, like this. Ghost Stories, that's a great engraving. Ghost Stories, ha ha ha. Now, here is where it gets a little tricky, because now what we've got is 1851 December cover of the periodical with this, and what we've got now are the next 6 months. So actually the volume contains a full year. And so it continues on. Here is July with like this. That's lovely. What a beautiful engraving that is. So well inked. The tonality, the rain. Yeah, that's very, very pleasing engraving right there. And here is another engraving that's very well done, which has before it a fashion plate like so. Not hand-colored on that one. And here is a hand-colored fashion plate. Okay, we got the September issue, and here is a hand-colored fashion plate, followed by wood engraving. There's another really interesting. Yeah, the engravings in here are quite noteworthy for their richness. They're a very high level of engraving. This is quite interesting. The Omen here, we have an African-American right there who's playing an instrument in a inside of this little glass bell jar right there. That's interesting. And here we have, look at this, family group, wood engravings, full-page wood engravings. This is sort of reaching the end of the era when wood engravings would be used. They're still, they continue on for some time, but it's approaching the end of that era. And here we have the final issue of the year for December, like so. And there we have it. This book is available now online from me, Brian DiMambro.